Hi Peeps, so I wanted to share with you my design team project for Tsunami Rose Designs for the month of August. Um, yeah, Halloween theme. Something I've never done before. Halloween's not really my thing. I do like grungy and I like kind of scary stuff, but I don't know. I think if I was to make a Halloween type journal for myself, it would be really dark and morbid. It would be probably like based on like some serial killer from some show that I watch. I don't know. It probably would. So anyway, enough of that. So let me get started. So this is my real design team project, and this is just the leftovers I had left because it's massive. Tsunami Rose designs are massive, and I know that. Yet I still added other designs with it. So with my design team kit, I added her witch's brew kit, and I also got a digital kit from snapclicksupply.com. It's the Echo Park brand, and it is called Arsenic and Lace. So I use all those in both of these. So of course I had a lot left, and I still have a ton of ephemera that I did not use that I'm going to send along with these journals. I have a whole envelope full, and I will just separate them and make goodie bags for these journals. So let's get started. So, all right. So first off, it's my file folder. I embossed it with the Tim Holtz texture fade. Um, if you hold on, I'll go get it to show you. Okay, that wasn't too bad, right? It was this one that I used, the damask one. So that's what I used for the file folder. And then I distressed it with his distress inks and black soot, and I can't remember that gray one. And it's not on my desk. So yeah, the gray one. And then I took some stuff called silks, and I just kind of rubbed it in and just really grunged it up. I love grunging things up. Yeah, and then it's a little sparkly because I added some shimmer to it. I don't know if the camera's probably not going to pick it up, but it's a little shimmery. And then I added this beautiful black lace on the spine, and then I layered her ephemera, stitched it on some black cardstock, and then layered it with some torn muslin and then some cheesecloth that I dirtied up with some inks peeking out a little bit around the edges. So this is my second time recording this video because I was I totally was off frame, so I felt like I needed to do it over. So anyway, so I have her large mason jars that I stitched on um, the time cards that I have. And then I just put some really sparkly eyelash trim on there. And then on the back, I did the same thing with a different eyelash trim. And let's get inside. So I'm going to try my best to stay in frame. I know the lighting is not the best. Hopefully it'll be okay. So I used a black paper bag. I folded it and made a tuck spot here with her tag that I stitched. And of course I have some eyelash trim here. This is probably the only piece from Witch's Brew, the ephemera, that's in this book. All the other ephemera will come in the goodie bag, but I wanted to use mostly everything from the design kit, which is this as well. Everything is stitched with black thread. And then I did use some few sheets of scrapbook paper. This has like that, I don't know, I call it velvet. I know that's not what it is, but it has that, velvety type feel to it. And then let me make sure I stay in frame. Okay. So then I had this frame in my stash, so I just glued it on there so you can add a photo. This is just an embossed piece that I got from the Bestie. So it's just in there just for decorative purposes, or you can add a photo on it if you want. And then this is an owl that I got from Target. I think it was last year. I wish I had some googly eyes. I would have put googly eyes on there, but I don't have any. So, and then I stamped this little October stamp that I got from the Bestie on a Tim Holtz ticket, and just layered it with some orange cardstock. Okay, stay in frame. This paper is from the Arsenic and Lace, and then I printed Tsunami Rose on the back of that one. This is the Witch's Brew, which is a smaller kit, so there's different size papers in this kit as well. Some vintage paper. This is from the Halloween kit, and then I just added her lined paper on some of them, and then this is from Arsenic and Lace, the front and back. And this is Witch's Brew. And then here's the envelope that I covered with some washi tape, and I stitched another mason jar on there. And then here's it, the envelope with another Tsunami Rose here. And then this flips out. And then this is Tsunami Rose. All of it is Tsunami Rose except for the Arsenic and Lace. So when I was printing it, I wasn't paying attention. So because this is a smaller kit, it printed with the white border around it. And I wanted to keep the Witch's Brew, but I didn't want all the other stuff. So I just covered it with some washi tape. So all the pages like that you'll see, I covered with washi tape. Some ledger paper. This is some textured cardstock I had in my stash. It's a Tsunami Rose postcard, which is actually really pretty. I love the purple roses. And then here's another one. I love that one too. It reminds me of like a tattoo. It has this little tag in this little pocket with some more eyelash trim. This is Arsenic and Lace. So it's this. This is Tsunami Rose. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper I had in my stash. I stamped a little pumpkin on there. Some of that onion skin paper. There is no coffee dye paper in here. This is Arsenic and Lace, front and back. This is Witch's Brew and her lined paper. This is Tsunami Rose. I did the same thing, added some washi tape at the bottom. This is the Arsenic and Lace. Some grit paper. So this is one of those black cards. I stitched her ephemera on some green cardstock, left it open at the top for a pocket for a tag that's also stitched with some fun eyelash trim at the top. And then that opens up so you can add photos. And behind it, I left it open so it's a tuck spot with some more ephemera back there. And then this is Witch's Brew. This is from the kit. Added some washi here. This is that paper that I have with the words around it, and I just covered it with some black washi tape. I did leave some space for you guys to do your own decorating. I did some washi tape. I added some washi tape down here as well. So this is the middle of the signature. I made 2 pockets, and they both have ephemera in them. So you can add extra photos in here if you want. Put a photo here. These are black flowers from a applique that I have. Here's some more washi tape down here. Here. So this is some fabric that I have. It has like this bird on it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it a little bit closer. So I thought it looked kind of Halloween-ish. So I just stitched it on some cardstock and I made a pocket. And so you have a pocket in between the fabric and then you have a tuck behind it. I not want to be out of frame again like the last video. It's another postcard. I don't know, my stitching, I don't know what's, ever since I changed the thread, like it's skipping. I don't know if it's something I did wrong. I don't know, but it's kind of, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, but it's bothering me a little bit. So if you guys know why that's happening, let me know. It's another Tsunami Rose. This is actually not washi tape. It's like Scotch tape, but it has a design on it. The bestie sent me that a long time ago, so I thought it looked pretty cool in here. Did I say this has that velvet treatment on it? I don't know if I did, but it does. Here I have a burlap tag. I have to find these tags. I could not find it to put it in the other journal. I don't know what I did with them. But anyway, I stamped this little owl on here and then I left it open for a tuck spot to put this tag. I have I glued it on a layaway tag as well as a doily behind it. And I left the tag open so I can put another ephemera back there. I don't know what I did with it, and it's driving me crazy because I want to use those tags in my fall journals. So yeah, so this is the back, and did I show you these? I think I did. I can't remember, it's the second time I did this. Okay, so this one is the leftover, so it's not as chunky as this one. It has less pages, as you can see. But it's very similar. So, same thing, put a bag here. Tsunami Rose has a exact same ephemera in there. The same thing with this one. So I'm just going to flip through it. You guys already seen it in the other one. Love this paper. It happens to just match this really nicely, and it's double-sided. The papers the extra scrapbook paper, most of it, well, a couple of them are double-sided. Like the one in the front and the one I just showed you. This one is not double-sided. This one's single-sided. And I did the same thing here. I put the mason jar. Actually, no. I closed this up. So it's not a tuck spot. It's a pocket for this mason jar. Oh, and then I didn't show you. This I left open. Let's get in there. There you go. All right, and then this opens up for photos. All right. So stay in frame, stay in frame. It's the middle of the signature. Did the same thing here, except for I stitched a little bit too close so my tag doesn't fit in the pocket, so I have it behind it for a tuck spot. This is the same thing. I covered it with some orange washi. As you can see, you can still see the words. And this one has one pocket with some ephemera. I don't have any like Halloween stamps or anything. Did I say this has the treatment, the velvet treatment? Yeah, I don't have any Halloween stamps or anything like that. This has a sparkly eyelash trim. So I didn't really have too many embellishments to add in here. So that's it. That is my design team project for the month of August. Tsunami Rose. I'm putting one listing. This one will be skeleton and this one will be witch. Did I say I got this from Pinterest? And I think it was photoshopped. and something got stuck to it, so that's why this little mark is here. Just so you know. But I figure it's already grungy, kind of added to it. So yeah. They're gonna be one listing. This will be skeleton and this one will be witch. And they will be in my shop by the end of the day today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, bye.